Hello, this is the famous aquarist. I'm here to give you a review of the Fluval Flex freshwater 15-gallon aquarium. I received this from my family as a gift during the Christmas holiday, and I'm giving you a quick review of it. First, let's look at the box itself, which I like. So, like the front of the box seems to have like a picture of the Fluval Flex aquarium and some tidbits of information. What catches my eye is the LED, built-in LED that's 7500K, which is good for fish and plants. But we find out how good later on. It comes with a remote, which is nice. Also gives you the dimensions of the aquarium and what it will be. Now, as I turn the box, looks like it gives you more information about how the remote control works. I guess it has 80 plus settings, so I'll find out about that later on. What I love about this box, it gives a sample of all the fish that you could possibly put into this box, which is kind of cool, from tetras, white clawed minnows, betas, barbs, like dwarf cichlids looks like, and danios, which is different types of fish that you can fit into a 15-gallon tank. But ironically, that is not the fish I'm actually going to put into the tank, which I'll get into a little bit later. And there's more tidbits information on this side of the box. As I turn the box again, I'll give you more detail of how the operation of the tank will be. It seems to have an internal filter system built into the aquarium, according to the box here, and it gives like a little illustration of the flow on how it will go. And it looks like it will include some biomax media and some other media, most likely carbon, which I'll show you a little bit later. And it looks like it tells you have to purchase a heater to control the water temperature. Also down the bottom here, it has some more other technical details about the aquarium, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it does have, according to this, it does have foam, little foam insert. I guess that's all for filtration purposes. Little foam inserts, carbon, and a Fluval Biomax. It's pretty cool. And the last corner has a little more tidbits on how the operation of the tank. It shows the key points, like infrared, that's for the remote control on top of the hood. Also, it has little nozzle. It shows, I guess that's for the output flow as well. Okay, a little more tidbits. Now, I already opened up the box already and took out the parts, so let's just see what it looks like. So I was excited to get it going. So here's, next to me is the cover with the instructions. But practically I don't need the instructions, but I won't read them anyway, because the box has a lot of the illustrations already. Here's a cop. Here's the remote control that seems to come with it. All right, I'll get into that a little bit later. Okay, here is the aquarium. I decided to put it in my bedroom on top of like a little filing cabinet that I have. Looks pretty sturdy, so it should be able to hold the aquarium pretty solidly. Also includes the pump here. This must be the output pump. So I'll get it in the frame here, which I can attach to the back of in the compartment here assigned for it. I guess I'll put a heater, which I did purchase along with it there with the output nozzle. This is the carbon. Yeah, this is the foam insert. This is the carbon that comes with the foam, along with the foam insert here, which is kind of cool with internal filtration. But I'm not going to use the actual filtration since I currently have a 55-gallon aquarium already. I'll have which biomax media in it. Actually, I'm going to use the biomax media from the 55-gallon, part of it, some of it, and to help cycle the tank for the 55-gallon is there. Now, I've seen other reviews on YouTube regarding this particular type of aquarium, and what I noticed is that the biggest complaint was that the holes for the intake was too big for the type of fish they wanted to put in, mainly shrimp or any babies that maybe created has issues of going through the holes because they were too big. But now Fluval, I guess, heard the complaints and added this little strainer, which I noticed comes off, which kind of has thinner holes, so making it tougher for shrimp and any type of babies to go through. So this is how it was originally in previous reviews, with the holes, as you can see, is a little bit big. But now they have this strainer for the top portion of the intake. And it's like for the bottom. So they have two strainers in there. So I guess Fluval listens, and the version of this particular aquarium I received has the new upgraded strainer. So it makes it easier for me to put even smaller fish in than I normally would, or shrimp, which is actually one of the fish that we're putting in here. Now, to get everything, this aquarium going, I had to buy some other stuff. Let me show you what that is. First, I decided to turn this aquarium into a brackish tank. So what I did to get that started is I bought some Cereal Stone, which I'm going to use for it. Next to that is the instant ocean seawater I'm going to use to make it a brackish tank. Also, the soil I'm going to use, since I'm going to make it a planter tank as well, is this, if I can get it into focus, this Carib Sea Floramax Planet Aquarium substrate, black sand, which I'm going to use in the aquarium. I'm going to use that along with the Cereal Stone to kind of do my attempt at aquascape in the aquarium. Already bought some plants to add in right away. Also, I decided to buy some extra media to add on into the intake area, so for extra filtration. Hopefully I can add more fish. I already bought the heater, 100 watts, but I got the minimum of 50. I wanted to get a decent sized one for me to one day maybe transfer the heater to some other aquarium or general purpose use. Also bought the Fluval cycle to cycle the tank. That's the bacteria booster. Now the media I was talking about for my 55-gallon, I have 2 bags of these Fluval biomedia, which already has some biofiltration already as part of it to help cycle the tank. So I'm just going to stick it into the tank, and hopefully that will help me give me a little cycle, get some sort of ammonia in there for the bacteria to start building up much more quickly. And pretty much that's it. I'm gonna get started in the future videos. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do to aquascape this tank. On the final note is the fish I decided to put in here is going to be shrimp, cherry shrimp. I'm gonna put it in as one fish. I'm gonna put in a couple of mollies and some guppies. So that's my plan for this tank. In future videos, I'll show you how I aquascape it, and I'll get back to you. If you like this video, hit like or subscribe, and I'll get back to you later. This is the Famous Aquarius. Later.